core category refers to the specialized categories of innate energetic preference that underpin all human experience and understanding, constituting the greatest discovery in the history of humans. These core categories of being human manifest distinct identifying physiological cues that can be tracked by those who are proficient in the proper methodology. The acronym CTT refers to Core Category Tracker Training. The purpose of the CTT initial experiments is twofold, which is to scout for those who may have a talent for tracking core categories of being human, as well as acting as a demonstration of the proof of truth for the discovery claims made by the CICN Research Project. Through these 5 short experiments, you will be given the opportunity to awaken your latent ability to see the basic math of being human, the source code of human consciousness, the universal language of the human condition, the intrinsic instrumentation of all human endeavor, the keystone of human understanding, and the fundamental truth of human story. As these initial experiments are designed to see if you can make note of the quite subtle physiological cues that signal the core categories of being human, the experiments are brief, yet require heightened concentration. Make sure your energy and focus are at high capacity. Here is a brief rundown of the 5 experiments. Experiment number 1. The first experiment is about distinguishing between the 2 mouth-shaped palates of Xi and Zhai. These are the largest, most pronounced set of physiological cues, so it is the natural place for new practitioners to begin. Experiment number 2. The next experiment is about distinguishing between the primary dichotomy field of der eyes versus ad eyes. This limits the eye palette a person has to 2 options. Experiment number 3. This experiment takes the practitioner through distinguishing between the 2 der eye palettes, which are Bai and Nai. Experiment number 4. This experiment takes the practitioner through distinguishing between the 2 ad eye palettes, which are Vi and Ni. Experiment number 5. With successful observations of the palettes and fields from the previous 4 experiments, practitioners will then be able to put it all together in order to distinguish between the core categories of being human that will be the mainstay of researching pop culture case samples. These core categories are the Vizai, Nizai, Zivai, and Zinai. These 5 initial experiments are all you need to begin the heroic adventure of most worthy greatness, that is the further exploration of the core categories of being human phenomenon. Experiments number 1 through 4 will take approximately 10 minutes each to complete, and experiment number 5 will take approximately 20 minutes. Due to the intense focus required for each experiment, it is advised that you do only one of the initial experiments per day to maximize your performance capacity. All told, it will take you roughly 1 hour of peak capacity observation spread out over the course of 5 days in order to peruse the proof of concept that the CICN Research Project has put forward for anyone who is interested to try out. New potential practitioners of core category tracker training can access these initial experiments through the CTT program tab on the CICN Central website, link in the description box below. If they wish, they can continue their learning journey using this free online program to make further progress in improving their various skill sets. The core categories of being human phenomenon is continuously expressing itself throughout the entirety of the human species, just waiting for those with sufficient capacity to be able to observe it to finally arrive and help bring it out into general public awareness. If you have any interest in understanding the foundational framework of the human experience, you owe it to yourself to take a serious look at the initial experiments with your own eyes and see what you can see for yourself. Good luck and enjoy!